couldn't get to where I wanted to go, and I was stealing these memories from Jack. And that's what was going through my mind when I saw that sign that said 3 balls, $5. Man, I remember when I started here at Southwestern, I was probably about 6 months in, and we were gonna go down to, Jack and I, we're gonna go down to Lake City, Minnesota. It's on Lake Pepin, that kind of thing. Just, there's family down there. And there was a carnival in town that weekend. And we were gonna go up there. We went down Friday night. We were gonna go up Saturday morning. And I remember that Friday night, I was just kind of uneasy and feeling anxious. And I don't get that way very often. We did what we did. Saturday morning, we actually walked uptown. We all know those carnivals, the little small town carnivals where you have the bumper cars and the roller coasters and the rickety Ferris wheels and all those things. And we were walking by the games, and Jack saw this pitching game, and he pleaded with me, Dad, please, can I play? Dad, come on. And I remember seeing the sign right beside it that said 3 balls, $5. And I froze, because in my pocket, all I had was $23. And that was $23 to my name. At the time, I was driving my brother's truck, a 2000 Ford Ranger, a green Ford Ranger that was rusty. One of those things that when I would go to meetings or I would go to lunches or networking events, that I had to park in the back of the parking lot because I didn't want people to see it. I was too embarrassed of it. There was a time that I couldn't drive to my parents because I couldn't afford it. There was things where my house was up for short sale as well. I was in so much debt that I couldn't get to where I wanted to go, and I was stealing these memories from Jack. And that's what was going through my mind when I saw that sign that said 3 balls, $5. I let him play, I paid for it, we labored our way through the weekend. Fast forward, we got home that Sunday night, put my stuff down, I didn't do anything. I walked downstairs, and I walked into my office. And I sat down and I wrote on a Post-it. I wrote, how does it feel? Because I never wanted to have that feeling again. I never wanted to go back to that place. So in that moment, I started thinking about all the things that I was stealing from him, whether it was soccer and basketball and sports and things that he wanted to do. And over time, you fast forward to, let's just say where things are now. And Jack's now 15. We have Elle that's a 6-year-old, and then we also have Hudson, who's 10 months. And I've moved different houses along the way. Life has happened. I bought my, I don't want to talk about money, but I bought my dream car, which is just a Chevy Tahoe, that type of thing. Married my girl of my dreams. We have a family together, a life together. And one of the coolest parts is, not that I let Jack do whatever he wants. I don't want it to come off like that, but he gets to play soccer now. And we have to travel to go to soccer events. I don't have to tell him no anymore. Elle gets to play soccer. Elle gets to do swim lessons. Hud gets to be in daycare. We get to do all these things because I'm not making the bad choices anymore. But it wasn't just that, it was the work that you put in along the way. We see other people and we think that they just have it all figured out and they just know what they're doing and how to do it, and they come off as that, and it's simply not that way. It's not. You have to put the work in, but you got to find what's important to you and find your path, and that's what happened.